Guys, I want to cover some details around cleaning of your coffee machine and workstation at the end of each day. Too often in my lifetime, I've been to cafes. How often do you clean your machine? Oh, we do it a couple of times a week because we don't do that much coffee. We do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hi, did you work on Wednesday? Did you clean the machine? Oh no, I thought we'd do it. Forget all that. You clean the machine every day. Coffee oil starts to turn rancid after about 1 hour. That's why we clean our baskets throughout the course of the day. At the end of every day, okay, we want to remove the beans from our hopper, from our grinder, into an airtight container, store them. If you've got a vacuum cleaner, great to take any loose grind out, expel any loose ground, airtight container for seasoning, really important. You can use your hopper, just give it a clean wipe out, keep everything clean, okay? On the machine itself, we have a portafilter with the blind basket that we use. At the end of the day, we use the chemical, okay? You got your machine cleaner. You only need a small amount, say 1/4 teaspoon. We add it into our blind basket, ready to go into the machine. We lock in the blind filter. Very important. All you need to do is activate the pump. So I'm using my free pour button. I run it for about between 5 and 7 seconds to build up pressure and turn it off. I leave it for 1 minute. It's cleaning now while it's off. We build up the pressure with hot water to activate the cleaning solution. That sits around inside the group head and starts to dissolve and break down the coffee oils, okay? At the end of that 1 minute, we turn on, activate the pump again, 5 seconds. Build up pressure, off. Leave it for 1 minute. We do that 3 times, okay? Once we've done that 3 times, we can take it out. We can just hold the handle loose and just run water. Don't burn yourself, hold it upright, and you can just gently maneuver just to bathe the group head and remove any traces of the chemical. You don't need to be wedging in and out and vigorously just spilling water everywhere. It's just gently bathing to remove, okay? You do that on all group heads, okay? That will ensure that the machine and the group heads up inside is clean, okay? With your group handles, take the basket out, place them into a large bowl or a jug add boiling water, half full, add 1/2 teaspoon, 3/4 teaspoon of the cleaning solution into the hot water, put the baskets in. You can take these little wire springs out and you can just pop that into the water. And it's good, leave it for 10 minutes maximum. You don't need to leave them overnight. People leave them overnight. What happens is the chemicals starts to break down the sealant that's used in the spouts. That's why you go to some cafes and these are loose, okay? Or the handles start to come off because you really only want the water to sit at about that level. So you're just cleaning this, soaking it for 10 minutes, taking it out, rinsing the parts down, drying them, and you're done, okay? That's how we do our handles. Leave your machine on. A lot of places turn it off and then come in, they think they're saving power. The machine will sit idle overnight comfortably. If you cool the machine down by turning off and then come in the morning and turn your machine on, it draws more power trying to warm up everything and heat everything back up to temperature. So you're better off just to leave your machine and just leave it sitting idle overnight. It's totally fine. Some machines have timers now, but that's totally fine. So look, cleanliness is really, really important. Milk jugs, obviously, tamps, keeping your surfaces clean. Oh, one thing, a good idea. Again, a jug, add boiling hot water, add 1/2 teaspoon of the chemical and pour down your drip tray. So often people will ring me, oh, my machine is leaking. Is it leaking clean water or dirty water? It's dirty water. What is that, okay? So you can take your tray out, rinse that down, but it's really good idea to just run some boiling water with the chemical. It will make sure that the coffee that's running through your waste hose dissolves and is kept clean. So you're not having horrible smells of old coffee coming up, and it will start to block your waste hose, okay? Really important. Every day, jug of water, just pour it down, let it flow through the waste hose, okay? Do not leave your steam wand soaking overnight to clean. You don't need to do that. All that will do is excess old milk particles will come off into the water. This will draw through the steam wand and potentially contaminate your boiler. So often, I get calls, machines, something wrong with the machine, there's a smell, they have to cut open the boiler and it's a spider web of milk particles, okay? It's disgusting, it's expensive. You don't need to do it. You're having your cloth that you're wiping and purging your steam wand every day. You can give it, at the end of the day, a little clean. You can twist these off, put them into the solution just to clean as well. Put them back on, purge. That's it. You don't need to leave them soaking overnight, okay? Old school. Apart from that, guys, just really, really important, in the morning when you come in to start your day, once you've had chemical go through, you need to re-season your machine. That is when you can use any leftover coffee grind. It's fine. It's just to draw and make sure there's no trace of chemical in the group head. You need to do 3 shots of coffee through each group. When you're seasoning, okay, the first 1 to 2 will make sure there's no trace of chemical. The third one is when you're really starting to dial in your coffee and make sure your extraction recipe is on point. But it's important that when you're doing it, you season with both group handles. Sometimes people come in, season, 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 season. And then the first coffee they serve is through this one and the coffee tastes like chemical, okay? So seasoning the machine, really important as well. That's it, guys. Cleanliness, it's a big deal. Keep on top of it, and then throughout the course of the day. Happy days.